Call me Mr. Put It On.
The question was, so everyone does not like being themselves. They want to be like everybody else.
Okay.
Nobody's original.
I feel like that is the dumbest thing ever. Like, why would you want to be someone else? Like, I understand, like, don't get me wrong, I understand life is hard. Like, trust me, we know life is hard, bro. I'm only 21 and I feel like the world is coming to an end sometimes. But like, it makes no sense for you to be someone else. Like, just like,
yeah.
it makes
I
no
watched
sense.
The Office. They have a copy machine that just stands there. They go up to it, click a couple buttons, put some paper in, and get an exact copy out. Nobody want to be like that. It's just all bland and
That was a very different. Yeah, that's cool.
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people try to do stuff that's not them. So, for example,
not everybody's original. People are going to be the same kind of person.
yeah, like, you know, I'm not gonna speak too much into it, but we were speaking about it off camera, so we're gonna speak about it.
I'll say it.
Hey,
a lot of dudes that become Greek, they're going to be the same kind of people. That's just, those are your brothers. You're going to be like your brothers. The same exact person.
But some people go into the Greek life and they try to be something they're not.
Exactly.
And it makes no sense.
At the end of the day, you were a person before
Same
you
with
joined that
sororities.
organization.
Same thing.
Most definitely.
yeah, I know a couple of sororities that.
yeah, you bring that motherfucker
Put that on chill. Don't put that on chill.
My name's Thomas.
So the biggest thing that everybody reset was social media, but somebody also said there's propaganda in music and entertainment industry. So everybody follows what the lyrics and people's music.
Also, like YoungBoy fans.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Don't get me started on you.
I feel like.
Relax, don't go too hard.
Well, it's not even that. I'm just saying, like, YoungBoy.
It's not. I said Pooh Shiesty fan.
I feel like people.
It's
Again,
worse for young boy fans.
I feel like people try to use different stuff and they try to add it to themselves. So, for example, like, people listen to music and they want to become goth. Like, why are you goth all of a sudden? Or like, people listen to a gangster movie music and it's like, okay, now it's time for me to go buy a strap and this. First of all, you've never shot a gun in your 20 years of life.
A lot of y'all are not hard.
Bro,
Listen to really hard music.
If you need a gun to beat some ass, you straight like that. If you can't take your L,
I only know dreams and nightmares when everybody else is saying it. I was not listening to you.
I feel like people they try to tap into something you're not, bro. Like, that just goes back to the question of people being something they're not. Like,
Remember who you are when that song is
yeah,
on.
bro. Like, people, they listen to this music, then they're like, okay, now I gotta go buy a strap because he said when you catch a body, you become a man. Like, nah, bro.
Most people I know are scared of guns.
I agree.
Yeah.
you do not have to pump gas with your gun out if you ain't ever did anything to
Like, you cannot, like, if you grew up in a nice household, you cannot try to become. You cannot be.
You can't switch your
Pooh
lifestyle.
Shiesty who grew up.
I'm country. I shoot guns. I don't shoot at people. But I know how to shoot a gun.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm from the
Like,
suburbs, lived in the country.
Like, think
I did not
about
go
it,
off the
like,
porch.
most of people from Ski, like, come from, like, no disrespect,
y'all
no
was
disrespect,
rich.
but like LA, like, there's nice parts in LA, there's nice parts in Atlanta. Some of y'all be from Smirnoff and Alpharetta. Those are rich places in Atlanta. Like, you cannot try to be from Alpharetta and then listen to Lil Durk, and Lil Durk is from Chicago where they get active. Like, you can't try to put it together. Like, right.
Just because it happens around you does not mean it's happening to you.
Yeah. You can't take somebody else's struggle and make it
he's hard. So let me go buy a gun. Bro, I Gary. First of all, some of y'all ain't never picked up a gun in your life, and what y'all don't know is guns are.
People do not talk. I grew up talking. My family talks smack, but we will fight about it. That's the rule. If you're going to talk, you have to be ready just in case that person is mad to fight about it.
Yeah.
I don't know too many people that have that rule. So if you're going to try to be big and do all these things, nobody's really like that. Nobody. And if you're like that with your friends.
Some of y'all don't even know guns are heavy, or kind of heavy. So, I feel like some of y'all first time picking a gun, oh snap, like, you know what I'm saying?
Not ready for that kickback.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
that
Like,
kickback. You don't hold that gun right.
be yourself, man. Like, and I would say, like, real talk. I think one of our problems in our generation, nobody wants to be themselves, bro. It's okay to be yourself. Bro, if you're a corny dude, bro, be corny, bro. Like, no, if the girl you want don't like corny dudes, then apparently she's not for you.
It's females out there like corny niggas.
I guarantee.
They date them all the time.
I promise you, bro. Like, you don't have to do it, bro. Like, just be yourself, bro. If you're a weirdo and the girl you like doesn't like weirdos, then she's not for you, bro. Like, it's just stop. Don't impress. You don't got. Who you trying to impress?
Don't change yourself for somebody else.
Some of these girls be in Banneker by tomorrow. Like, just leave it alone. Like,
as soon as you take them out, they leave you and they in the twin bed and with the.
I promise you, like, just let it go. Let it go.
Got the twin XL.
I promise you, be yourself, bro. You gonna be tapped in. I guarantee it. People, it's gonna come for you. I'm telling myself that every day. It's gonna come. I promise. It's gonna come. Just be yourself, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you the type of person, if you a country person and you like wearing country clothes, bro, do that. Like, ain't nobody gonna say that, bro. We too grown for people to be judging at this point.
I can't say what I want to say.
I feel like we're too grown to be judging. Like, it's at like.
No, I'm gonna judge you. No, some of y'all need to be judged, and y'all don't think y'all do. I'm judging y'all every.
Well,
I laugh at y'all.
I'm gonna say, I feel like we're too grown for you to care. Then, like,
that's the thing. You should care what I say.
People always.
If you care, that's because you know it's not right.
Yeah.
Like if
a nigga calls you a bitch and you get upset, what my boy said, if the shoe fit, wear it.
Listen, alright, I'm gonna tap it on weapons, bro. I saw this video on Twitter. This dude was gonna play basketball. He showed the camera his backpack with like 3 guns. Bro, why are you having 3 guns and you're playing basketball?
My thing is, why you got all these guns and still get dropped?
Yo, they were most definitely in the hood. They most definitely needed those guns.
Do your thing.
I don't know.
I'll be back.
The world's a scary place, but a gun ain't gonna help you. It's really not.
I've seen that video, bro, and I feel like that's a little to play basketball.
That was excessive. That was accessible. But I feel like it was a gun basketball event. I think they were gonna come like that regardless. They were like, "Oh, you brought yours? Oh, look at mine." It was show and tell.
And that's another problem. See, that's why I don't go. That's why I don't like going out. Like, unless I know them for real. Like, people whether y'all. No, I'm not gonna say people. I'm gonna be more. Negroes.
Call them out.
Negroes, they don't like to lose.
Facts.
They don't like to they don't like to look bad. That's why people bring, for example, I don't know, y'all seen that video of that dude, they were playing one-on-one football and he threw it up and he mossed him and he tapped him on the head.
Yeah, I see that.
And he went back and hit him because he didn't like he got caught on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Negroes don't like losing. They don't like being embarrassed. Like, and that's the problem Negroes have.
Nobody does. Nobody likes to be embarrassed.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's all about how you take it.
Exactly. Like, you're so upset to the point where you decided to knock the boy out.
I thank my mother for embarrassing me. Like, she didn't do it ever publicly. My mom if there's anybody I know that could get on me, it's my mom. No hesitation. She doesn't even know what I do on a regular basis. She can get on me without even trying. You gotta be humble. You have to let somebody humble you at some point.
Exactly. And I feel like
ain't nothing wrong with being humble.
Be humble.
when it comes to fighting, you Negroes, First problem is that's another thing. I act hard, and then you try the right person, and they beat you up.
This generation does not have fathers. Our fathers didn't teach us how to fight.
Because
That's very bad.
some of y'all don't know how to fight, so therefore y'all lose.
Then even when your daddy wasn't in your life, your daddy didn't know how to fight. It's okay to not know how to fight. Not everybody,
It's perfectly fine.
Nobody's fighting is really not a thing that needs to just keep happening. You're gonna get mad with somebody. It's never gonna look cool. There's nobody that just fights cool.
It's overrated, bro. Like, for all you people that woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning in high school to fight, you're wild. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah,
Nah, facts.
I need to know your life. I know you was
I
going.
waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning.
I feel like that was a lack of good breakfast.
It's wild. We feel like that girls and boys are not up to par. For example, everybody ain't basically. And I think it was me. I said, no, I forgot who said it, but somebody was saying that that's not true because they are this. But in reality, everybody not.
Telling people about this lately. I'm at a good place in life, but I know I could be at a better place. You're always gonna be able to be at a better place.
Yeah, I agree.
You might be good for you, but you're not good for other people.
I agree, and
That's why I don't text her back.
I feel like
I'm missing.
I feel like everybody is a bad person in their own way. More than others. More people are.
Bro, we all suck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We are terrible.
everybody has bad traits, if that makes sense. Like, everybody, of course,
Find that person that accepts that you
Some-
have those bad traits,
Yeah.
but they can move with it.
some people have more than others, and you know that's
Some of y'all are terrible.
that's okay. Like, it's perfectly fine. Like, that's just the lifestyle you pick and go from there.
Oh, definitely for my ski folks, terrible people. I'm well aware I'm a terrible person. On occasion. Don't go crazy with that.
He said, "I'm okay."
Because I'm also very lovable.
What was that?
But people do no. Especially college-wise, you do a lot of dirt in college. And you might not even realize you did that
You
person
do,
dirt.
and that's the thing. I feel like people don't realize what they do. Like, I feel like they be like, "Oh, no, I am," but in reality, like, you know, you done
So
some.
then when
You done some bad things. Like, when you sit there and think about it, I really shouldn't have. I really messed with her friend and didn't even think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be stuff like that. Like, I feel like everybody is not in their own way. Like, it is what it is.
We're still trying to figure out how we work. A lot of people this age do not know themselves, and that's even worse due to social media and everything. A lot of people are constantly having to figure out, who am I? Why do I do this? Why don't I like this?
Right.
That's a
we still
daily thing.
in a growing
I don't think this generation is bad though.
We're not bad.
We're not bad. We just got a lot of work to do.
We're a whole lot better than the older generations, and I don't think they like that, and that's where they're mad.
I feel like our generation's not that bad though. I mean, like, of course we go through stuff. Like, our generation is still young though, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
We don't move anything yet. We are not
what's
politicians.
the highest age in our generation? Like 24, 25?
At best.
Like, we're still young. That's really young. Like, I would say the things that the worst things we go through was COVID. Is gun violence for sure, probably.
Our generation is getting shot.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
So what somebody had said was they said we carry too much trauma from our past generations with our own trauma.
Yeah, and I feel like I understand that a little bit. Like, you know, I understand, like, again, slavery was a huge thing. I understand it. But at the same time, you didn't go through it either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over now. Slavery's over now because we didn't go through it. Our people before us went through it because they wanted us to have a better life. So you can't hold on to that stuff that happened back then. Like, that's...
I think the only thing that's valid is the fact that some people's families are still recovering
Yeah.
from mistakes. Now that's different, but trauma-wise,
And stop being mad at y'all parents, y'all grandparents for things they did. Like, you cannot, that's not your battle. That's they
That's
battle.
not healthy
It's
either.
not healthy, bro.
And
Like,
if you know you have problems building a relationship, do not mess with somebody that you see is doing good.
you mad.
Do not disturb their peace.
You mad because your mom left your dad, so now you taking it out on your mom. And, like, that don't got nothing to do with you. That's your mama and daddy's situation. Stop letting that affect you, right? Like, it be stuff like that. Like, that's another thing. It all comes back to being comfortable with yourself. It starts with yourself and then you move outward. It's not outward in. You move inwards and then outwards. You go in, you start with yourself, and then you go out and affect other people positively. You don't work your way out and then be like, okay, maybe it's time to fix me. That makes no sense. It's about you. You are still number one.
You need to fix yourself first.
Your body built like a number one, literally. If you draw one and you draw a body, it's gonna look the same. One. It starts with one. Your number one priority. Like, work inwards then outwards, literally. Like, and I feel like for me personally, like, I've learned that I cannot let friends, family, people I know, like, you can't allow all that stuff to affect you. Even family, like, and I love my family to death, but they not gonna stop me from being okay. Like, I'm gonna make sure I'm good first, and then everybody else I'll worry about. But if I'm not good, I can't help nobody.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it.
You cannot run away from who your family is. A lot of people try to do that. That is your family at the end of the day.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
You are going to have some trait of your family that you don't like. It's just like that. It's in your blood. A lot of things are hereditary. That's just how it is.
Honestly, it's just in you to correct the mistakes.
That if
you really want to be better, put the time in. You know, if you need therapy, get therapy. Do what you gotta do. Take the necessary steps to get to where you need to get to.
But you can't run from who you are at the end of the day. Like, that's just,
no matter how terrible those people are, you're gonna be related to them.
yeah, like, it's inedible, bro.
You only born with one family,
Yes.
and then the rest of the people you just acquire. Yeah.
But I think our generation wasn't taught, or our generation doesn't get to see firsthand a lot of things. Like love. Love is something, honestly, no generation is able to teach. That's something that you really have to learn.
Yeah.
Because not everybody loves the same. Not everybody views love the same. Love is truly a personal journey.
Yeah.
So I feel like our generation it's not
We gonna be
bad.
aight.
It's not right. Yeah, I feel like we're still young. Like, the highest age is like 25. Maybe I could be cheating it. Could be a little younger than that. Could be our generation started, I feel like, in 1998. It's 97, around there.
Yeah.
So at most we're like 25, 26.
Yeah.
So, like, we're still young. We're still gonna make mistakes. You're not gonna. We can't worry about pleasing the last generation because they went through something entirely different than what we
We
went
gotta
through.
focus on.
We got social media now. Like, that's a whole new ball game.
Yeah.
That's whole different.
Whole new ball game. We're gonna be fine. Like, I feel like y'all seeing it as if the world's gonna end in like 2 years from now. Like, no, like, everything's gonna be all right. Like, just ride the wave, man.
What do I be saying all the time? Flow with the river and don't fight with the
Flow
rock.
with the river, man. It's gonna be fine. Like, just
Nah, Roxy hurt and fight him on occasion.
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna work out. Like, eventually it'll get there, you know what I'm saying? If, again, like, if it doesn't work out with this person, it's okay. Keep moving. Keep pushing forward. Like,
This is the world.
Stop running from heartbreak. It's okay to get your heart broken.
it's okay.
It's gonna
builds
fix itself.
It for sure builds character.
You know what we should talk about? Bro, it's okay for guys to show emotion.
Oh
That should
yeah.
be another video.
That should be another video because these guys that shit all day.
I think dudes show emotion. I just think because it's not the emotion that like, men and women's emotions are two different things. I don't care. It's the same emotions. We do them two different ways.
We handle them differently.
Y'all also get to express those emotions a whole lot sooner because of that whole thought process of, oh, women are more emotional. So you expect a woman to be emotional. A lot of people don't expect a man to be emotional.
And then when a guy does become vulnerable enough to open up to you, y'all just, oh, you
Showing emotion does not make you gay.
Facts.
exactly.
Showing
Like, what
emotion
is
does not
that?
make you gay.
Like, my confusion is, I guess my confusion is when y'all be like, not all women, I'm gonna say y'all, when some women are like, y'all want us men to open up and be emotional and be transparent, but then on the other hand, it's, oh, once
I'm gonna be honest. Girls want to see men be sad. That is all. When they say they want to see you emotional, it's 9 times out of 10 they want you to. They want to see you in those negative emotions.
So they can do some.
So now you see him mad and you're like, ugh, I don't want that one. Why are you showing me that one? Because I'm not giving you what you want. You're upset. What do you want?
What do you want?
I'm not a crier.
I don't cry.
I almost definitely had a girl tell me like, oh, I've never seen you cry. Why? Why would you see that? I'm a very happy person.
If I'm crying, the world might be about to end.
I feel like it's okay to show emotion. I mean,
Oh, pause. Sometimes you just sad. Stop saying you're depressed. Not that you can't be depressed that much. And if you are, please
Go see some-
medically figure out if you're that. You could just be sad and now you like, dang, going through it again. Now, you honestly, the brain works a whole lot stronger than people think. If you think something, it's going to happen. Now, you could think yourself sick and you're just fine. You're not depressed. You're just sad. Go take a nap.
life is beating you up, bro. I promise you. Life beating you up, bro.
I've never seen somebody sad while they sleep.
Oh God, because I don't be thinking about none of it. I wake up in a whole different mood. You would have thought I had a whole different personality than when I woke up. Feeling good and happy.
Nah, a good nap will get you right. A good nap will for sure get you
Sometimes you
right.
need to go to sleep.
Good nap
Yeah.
will have me waking up sending good morning text. How you doing? You having a good morning? How you doing? You feeling good? Got anything planned for your day? But shit,
I feel like
I'm gonna do
we will be fine, and this generation is not that bad. I mean, I feel like y'all say some wild stuff. Don't get me wrong. Y'all say some out of pocket stuff, and I be like, oh my gosh, but
Flag on the plane.
but we're getting better. I think we're getting better over time. Like we're learning. It's
I think at this age, you just need to learn to think less with your emotions.
yeah.
You can do that as a kid because you don't know what you're going through, so you kind of have to say it out loud about what you're feeling. You're 23. I can't even think of anything. You're an adult. You know what you're feeling. Fix it. It's not that hard. Just because you feel like what's happening shouldn't be happening to you doesn't mean it isn't going to. Like, it's going to happen to you
Can't control
regardless.
everything.
You kind of have to just deal with it. Hopefully you know how to fix it and that's been taught to you. Like, hey, if you were a person that your feelings were never every time you tried to express them, they were shut down by those people above you that were trying to teach you, that's different. But for the most part, I feel like everybody had somebody at some point, friends, family, that you could talk to and be like, yo, I'm feeling this. Especially people your age, we all feel the same things. We all know what we all going through. So stop telling your friend they're depressed just because you're depressed. That's not how that works.
It's true. People be like, I think you're
Don't
probably
get me started on spectrums. Jesus.
You're probably depressed. No, I think it's just because you're depressed. That's all.
I think you're sad and you're trying to make me sad with you. In reality, I just need a nap.
I need some food.
If you go to sleep and you still feel the same way, that's when you know it's an issue.
Yeah.
Hey man, we're gonna be alright. That's all.
So to close out, any tips that I want to give out to the people
Tips.
to help us grow, you know, as a people?
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Don't sugarcoat. Like, you can use that in anything. Just anytime
Tell
you
that
talk to
person
someone,
they're
just be honest. Be what's up. Like, if you're not attracted to somebody, say that. If you don't like something about someone, say that.
You're not going to be able to not. Oh no, I can feel. Oh, as much as my talk, you are not going to be able to save everybody's feelings.
You should. You sure
Please
can.
don't try.
You cannot put your goddamn Superman cape on and be like, I'm gonna go save some feelings today. Hell no.
You're gonna need to hurt somebody's feelings in order to.
I hurt feelings.
You can't. If you get put down, you can only go up.
Right.
And sometimes you gotta put somebody down.
for the longest, but I rose back up and now it feel good. It feel good.
Love one another.
Be yourself, man. You don't got nothing to prove to nobody, man. Just be yourself. It's okay, bro. We gonna be alright. Be yourself. One love. Stay out, man. No doubt.
Y'all be smooth. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna put everybody Instagram in the description. Y'all follow, like, do all of that. Y'all be smooth.
It's okay to slide in my DMs. We out, cuz. Gang out.